Correspondent Show Kumbaloye is standing by. You've been following developments there, and you just heard what the governor said. These are allegations, basically, about PDP chieftains being arrested in the state. Do you know about that?
Thank you so much, Kimba, and welcome to Ekiti, the capital of Ekiti State. Well, this is a collation center of INEC for this election. Well, some of this information that you heard from the governor and some of those things that we can confirm to you. I did ask the DIG of police, Habila Joshak, yesterday on the news at 10 about stories of arrest of politicians and some people in power. He did tell us that they had nobody in custody. Whether any of such things happened earlier today or any time today is something that we need to find out from the Nigerian police. But so far, we do not have that kind of information, Gimba.
Okay, brilliant. That having been cleared now, you are at that collation center. Tell us what's actually happening. How long do we have to wait for this result to come through?
It might be somewhat a long night, considering the fact that as it stands right now, we do not have any news as regarding whether when any of those results will be turned in. There are 16 local government areas. We do understand that in some of the local government areas, the coalition, local government coalition activities are still going on. And if that is over, they will put the results together and they will bring them right here. And INEC will determine when the announcement of the results will take place. But if you can see just above my shoulder, just some of the seats that have been placed, it looks so much that everything is set for the announcement of final collation to take place, but not until when we have the trucks and the vehicles that conveyed the officials to the different local government, not until when we have them coming before we can know when this announcement will happen. But it will interest Nigerians to know that one of the things INEC did say they want to do is to do the electronic transmission of results. We will be waiting to see how that pans out. That is expected to lessen the time waiting, the waiting time for election results. But well, it's been several hours since the election and the polls closed. We're hoping that the results will start trickling in any moment from now. Gimba.
At this point, so many concerns have been raised about an allegation also of how these results will be transmitted, and the PDP basically are crying foul that there will be some sort of manipulation at the collation center itself. Do you have any information about how serious this is? Is this a veracity that we should be concerned about?
Well, for all I know about the election process in the last few years or so and how it has been improved over the last year, especially the last election in Anambra State up to this moment, what we know, and you will see a lot of results flying around the internet, different political parties have their own versions of the result. But what is valid that we need to know is that results have been announced at each of the polling center. So it's pretty much not a rocket science to have results, but INEC has come out to say no one is permitted by law to make announcements of results. That press release was turned out today at the INEC office right here by the REC, and this saying that, look, any result that is being found online should not be respected or given any attention. The only one that is authentic will be the one that will be announced by the chief returning officer in this election. But look, Gimba, this is politics. And some of these intrigues that we'll see over the years where politicians will ban the results and you find them everywhere. But I think it's going to be interesting and reasonable for all Nigerians to wait and see how these results pans out at the end of the day. That's going to be in another few hours, I guess.